Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up? What's up? How we feeling? How we feeling? How we doing? How we doing on this lovely Monday? It's Monday Fun Day. Get in the chat. It's time to tell your friends you're a cat. What's up, everyone? How are you doing? Let me just pull up my chat and all that stuff. It's always slow to open up. Papa, how you feeling, my dude? How are things? I realized I changed the thumbnail up on everyone, so that doesn't help out at all. How are we feeling about this Monday early morning show? Jesus, you just woke. Wait, what? Jesus, you just woke up? Yeah, I did. I'm feeling good. You cannot imagine what happened. Dude, tell us what happened to Moscow in your eyes. I can't. I've been reading the reports and everything that's kind of happening, and all that good stuff about what you experienced. But I can't imagine being in your shoes in that moment of being in Moscow and watching that happen. That is just nutty. That's about as nutty as that's about as nutty as Chinese chicken salad, if you tell me. I'm just setting up my chat. How's everyone feeling? I always feel like those people that watch it afterwards are like, ugh, get to the news. And I gotta start with just something sexy. I gotta start with something. Let's get some free sexy music. How's everyone feeling on this Monday? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling bad? Are we exhausted from the week? I put in sexy. Is this sexy? Yeah. Oh God, why is my internet's being all weird? Oh no. What the heck is Oh, and they came 200 kilometers to Moscow. Crazy helicopter and planes took down Crush 2. Oh, Ruble Crush 2. I can't imagine, dude. That is nuts. So sorry you had to go through that. That is crazy. Were you there taking pictures? Let's start off the show with something sexy. Yeah! Woo! Okay. I don't want just any president this upcoming election. I want the hottest president. I want the president that makes me question my sexuality. I want Derek O'Shea alert. Yeah. 2024 is something different. A man that's probably on T, but we all want to be on it too, like the rest of everyone in the world. A man that can bench press 105 for 1,000. It's hot. It's sexy. RFK Jr. mother. Woo! God, that music. You know what? I miss when my president couldn't walk down steps. I miss when my president couldn't complete sentences. What is this? What is this? Is this the future? We're going to have sexy presidents now? Now I'm going to have to question my sexuality after every single election and after every single debate? What's happening right now? What happened to me not worrying if my wife watches a presidential debate? I got to close her eyes now. I got to make sure she's not paying attention to those nips. It's just like, I can't even. Nothing like industrial 90s porno music to get you in the mood. Exactly. He's giving you a run for his money, bud. He's giving me more than just a run for his money. He gave me everything. Only just one night. Una noche. Oh, it's such a power move, by the way, to wear freaking jeans at a gym. And an outdoor gym. And to take your shirt off outdoor. But the L is he's drinking Prime. Come on, bruh. Is that your trainer drinking Prime? Get a new trainer. Boston. Hardwood. Okay, it doesn't say that. But seriously, though. I trust Peter Hotef. He's more of a health expert than this psycho sexy path. It's unreal. God. What are your thoughts on this? Do we need a president that can deadlift and bench and squat and have a chest? Or do we need a man that can't finish sentences and struggles with teleprompters and umbrellas and riding a bicycle? God. Hey, I always wear jeans when I train. What? You wear jeans when you work out? Come on, man. No, you don't. Come on. Maybe just for chest day. But I feel like it's such like an old man power move. Hey, Tweak, what's up? Not all want to be on T. The T is changing our country. Those trains. I'm trying to get on. I'm at the age. I'm starting to get on considering it. Joshua, what's up, my dude? The only people that make fun of people that are on like testosterone are people that wish they were on testosterone. I'll just put it that way. West Country Bumpkin. You're new in the chat. I love it. I love it. Jesse the Body Ventura beat RFK Jr. To the punch by at least 20 years. I'm just asking questions. We need a man who looks after himself to lead others. I totally agree. I think being that physically fit and having the discipline to continue to work out in his age, it tells you everything you need to know about a person, about discipline and leadership and doing hard things, if you will. I totally agree, though. Plus, it'll make women more involved in politics. That is so sexist. They already are. Speaking of woman, let's listen to Greg Gutfeld.
This is very clever of him.
Yes.
Calling out Joe for being old and feeble. He's allowing the viewer to make that comparison himself by just showing what great shape he is. He is a natural. I mean, I'm not making an accusation. I'm not saying that he might be doing testosterone with a
See, there it is again. It doesn't matter. You still have to work out and not eat bad. God. It's always these people that think like if you get on testosterone or steroids, the minute you get on it, it's like you're getting jacked, even if you don't work out. Obviously, you can wear hard and tight jeans. Oh, the harder and tighter the jeans, the better. I like the way Chris Christie looks after himself, says Tweak on Rumble. Yeah, me too. The dude has got it going on. Let me just fix this chat a little bit. Okay, cool.
A double of Ozempic, but who knows? But it's interesting to me, and I know that a lot of people think that he's fringy, and he will have certain beliefs about vaccines that are troubling. But it's so interesting to me when people that
Fox, you got to say these things, don't you?
Considered outside the world of health look like that. And the people who are criticizing him, like Hotez, who looks like he spent his entire life in the cake aisle at ShopRite, it's pretty funny.
Who'd win in a grudge match? RFK Jr. in his jeans or Chris Christie in his camel toe? I don't know. I feel like I need to look that up. Chris Christie, camel toe. I feel like I don't want to write that, but I just wrote it. I'm sure it'll pop. Yep, first picture. Yeah. I don't know. Let's get a comparison. This is a Derek O'Shea alert. Will Chris Christie win in a battle of the fittest and sexiest? I mean, don't get it twisted. That toe is peaking. And this guy's got to, do we go for the RFK doing, presses or this? It's hard to tell. I think I'm going with this. Testosterone is not as bad as steroids. The fact holder, men must inject to stay. Yeah, it doesn't. Who cares? Do what you want. RFK in the jeans. That camel toe. That is the camel of toes. He puts the camel in toe. He puts the toe in camel. I mean, God. Sometimes you just look at someone, just to be honest, and you're like, at your age, how are you still alive? Like, I think he looks thinner in here too, which is crazy. Whatever. Hey, don't be such a freaking fattest.
But who knows? But it's interesting to me, and I know that a lot of people think that he's fringy, and he will have
certain beliefs about vaccines that are troubling. But it's so interesting to me when people that are considered outside the world of health look like that. And the people who are criticizing him, like Hotez, who looks like he spent his entire life in the cake aisle at ShopRite, it's pretty funny that the so-called MDs and experts always look sick. But it's the people with the unorthodox ideas that look like that. And I think it's because people who are into health and fitness tend to have an open mind, and their mind gets too open. Yeah. So they'll be, I'm going to try this supplement. I'm going to try this hormone. But I also think this, so you get that kind of weird thing. Last point.
Yeah, like looking after your body. That kind of weird thing where you like look at your body and you do workouts because you want to look a certain way or feel a certain way, and then take supplements in order to supplement your training. That kind of those people are weird. What? Okay. Love that stupid logic. We all know that Gavin Newsom is. We all know that Gavin Newsom is going to get the nomination. Oh yeah, 100%. You think this is going to debate Joe Biden? I know Joe Biden's not going to debate, but come on, they'll push it eventually, or make it just look so stupid. It'll get to the point where he has to do something. He'll bow out. I mean, you see the media constantly going after Biden right now. They're pushing him out already, and if they continue to do that, I mean, but Joe Biden has that attitude. Nobody F's with the Bidens. Well, the Kennedy family had a bad history with the mob, and Chris Christie looks like he's the member of the mob, so it's a tough choice in the match. Look at those frumpy coworker thunder thighs. The Obamas are going to win the election. Come on, Papa, get with the program. Yeah, I got Obama coming up later, too. L-carnitine and 5 capsules of CLA, and you lose weight crazy, according to dude. Yeah, I mean, I got L-carnitine in my pre-workout. I've been working out for a long time, but CLA is kind of gimmicky. That's what I've heard. Gavin Newsom is going to show up the Muscle Beach and is going to bench twice as much as RFK. Yeah, right, dude. But that wasn't a very impressive number, to be honest, but maybe for his age.
I think it makes sense that Hollywood would pair with Joe Biden because he's living life like an actor. He has to stand on his mark. He reads his lines. He has no more depth than exactly what he's doing right there at that moment, and then he goes home. He actually works at a set, right? They have a set for the Oval Office. He truly is a cog in a larger enterprise. The only thing that's missing for this poor guy is a stuntman. Because of anything that Joe needs is a stuntman. He keeps falling. He's going to kill himself. If he just get him a stuntman.
Get Biden a stuntman, Fox News alert. No, Chris Christie looks like he wishes he was in the mob. How dare you? This Fox News alert. Chris Christie is in the mob. He's mob deep. God, stupid. I'm going to go punch myself in the face for just saying that. All right. Okay, next clip. Man, we have so many clips, but we don't have a ton of clips, but we have a ton of clips. You know what I mean? Okay. Do you remember the good old days when you could, if you were to question Black Lives Matter, you were seen as a racist, or if you said things like all lives matter, or what if Black Lives Matter... If Black Lives Matter actually cared about black lives, they would care about the shootings in Chicago. And then you had white liberals going, oh, you don't say that. Don't say that. Because it's an obvious point. Well, here's Eric Adams. Derek O'Shea alert. Here's Eric Adams saying, I don't know what the exact thing.
Juneteenth was our celebration of emancipation and the end of slavery.
Right.
That was one of the most deadliest days in our city. 10 shootings, I think 6 homicides, one 16-year-old boy shot in the head, close range. You know, we have to be honest about this. And you know what's interesting? Mm-hmm. All those anti-police folks didn't raise their voice at all. If Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter when innocent people are shot on our streets. And I'm not going to continue to remain silent. Juneteenth.
I'm sorry. What did you just say? That is racist. You're not supposed to say that.
If Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter when innocent people are shot on our streets.
Oh, no way. You mean you're allowed to say that now? This whole time I thought he was racist for thinking that. You know, how the world changes so quickly in today's culture. So I guess when you do call out the Chicago murders, you can say those things. Or, you know, New York murders and stuff like that. You're allowed to say those things. Because Black Lives Matter is a scamful organization that scam people out of millions of dollars. And so that, much like people give to televangelist preachers, they feel like they're going to get some kind of transaction or something good from it. But deep down in reality, they know that they were scammed and they hate themselves for it. Yay! So stunning, so brave. The good old days when you could drink chocolate milk without being considered queerphobe. None of these shootings have anything to do with New York's brand. Yeah, remember the brand? Oh, the brand was my favorite. Derek is infatuated with the camel toe. I truly am. I can't stop looking at it. He would be all over his ass if someone just gives him an ounce of powder. Dude, I would be all over Chris Christie in a heartbeat. So stunning, so British. Holy shit. All right. There's more new. What is going on with my internet? I apologize. My internet is a little flaky for you guys. I keep seeing like the green light to yellow to red. I gotta get my internet situation fixed. Okay. Now we get to a little John Kirby. And God, this guy. I wonder if he, Derek O'Shaler. I wonder if he even listens to himself. How much you want to bet Chris Christie's wife won't let him have a bathtub filled with Heinz gravy for the pool house? Maybe we should call Chris Christie's wife, because I think he deserves that. Every man deserves a bathtub filled with Heinz gravy. Ugh, that sounds gross, dude.
The president at all disappointed that this episode came and went and Vladimir Putin's still in power?
The president is focused on supporting Ukraine.
Okay.
We're not taking sides in this internal matter. The president is...
Exactly. We're not taking sides. Yeah, right. God. Don't you just love when they say the quiet part? Hey, who you calling clown? Just kidding. Yeah. There was a time in history. Wait, I feel like I'm going to love this. There was a time in history, in American history, when you weren't even considered a man unless you had a bathtub filled with Heinz gravy in your pool house. Now, I guess I've never been a man. Teach me your ways, Papa. Still in power. Why do these people think this was orchestrated by Biden? Because they want to believe it. They want to think that. Wes, you saw all over the Twitter sphere all weekend. It was just like, oh my God, in your face, Putin, you're getting freaking stomped, dude. You'll never recover, dude. You never knew what hit you. Oh, look, it's the coup that we've all been waiting for. And then when it was over, they were like, I didn't say anything of that nature. That talking point was, I'll delete my tweets. The Ways of Being a Man by Papa Burlap. Even though they know that it's a $6 billion accounting error. Yeah, well, thank God for that. Then they can give more money. Because we got to prop up Ukraine because you just got to. Because Biden, has made money or something, to the big guy. Speaking of the big guy, Derek O'Shea alert. Here's speaking of KJP and supporting the big guy.
McCarthy floated this idea of launching an impeachment inquiry targeting Attorney General Merrick Garland. And the focus here, according to the Speaker, would be Merrick Garland's weaponization of the DOJ. Well, what's your reaction to that idea?
So as you've heard me say repeatedly over and over again at this podium is that the president respects the Department of Justice independence. He respects the rule of law, and that is what we're going to see under this administration.
It's easy to respect the rule of law when you are the law. Wait. The Ways of Being a Man by Papa Burrow. Okay, this is going to be offensive. I can already tell. Step 1, don't be a ginger. I swear to God. Step 2, lift heavy objects. Okay, I do that. I think he meant it was orchestrated by Alex Soros, not by Biden. Yeah, probably. You mean or BlackRock, probably more or less. Step 3, get a TV show. Working on that. Looks like Derek can't be a man. Sorry, Sorry, don't forget step 1. Screw you guys. One day you guys will let me be a man of the house. Hey guys, let me be the man of the house. I swear I'm a man. I sweareth. Thou haveth, thou maneth. Speaking of trying to be a man of the house, here is Derek O'Shea alert. Here is did you forget that this man's on a campaign trail? Yeah, me too. Don't let Derek O'Shea become a man.
We're going to create adequate rules of engagement. If somebody were breaking into your house to do something bad, you would respond with force.
No.
Why don't we do that at the southern border?
I would first check my own privilege and make sure that he knew or them knew that. I don't want to assume that there's so many obstacles to go through before I engage with them in a physical hand-to-hand combat.
So if the cartels are cutting through the border wall, trying to run product into this country, they're going to end up stone cold dead as a result of that bad decision.
See,
we're going to.
Ron DeSantis is badass. I don't care what you MAGA supporters say. Did Satan blow his chances once he released those AI photos of Trump kissing Fauci? I don't know. I think people will forget about that. You know, I think the only people that will remember that constantly are people like you and me, or people that constantly engage. And at the same point, I don't even care. Was it him personally, or was it his stupid campaign team? Probably his stupid campaign team. To be fair, both of them do dumb stuff. I don't know. I've every time I see these clips of DeSantis talking on the campaign trail, I just don't care. I don't know why. I don't get excited for the clips. I think he just needs to. He's like the boyfriend or girlfriend that you have high hopes to be something amazing. You just try to keep putting him in the limelight, and you're just like, if I read enough Oprah books, this guy's got it going on. I swear to God, things are gonna change. Ron presses 130 pounds. Well, that is more than RFK right there. Multi-shant. Something is weird about him. About who? Oh, about DeSantis. I think people just feel like he's too polished. And not. I don't know. I feel like, again, this is the disclaimer, this is from the mind of an idiot. So just take that with a grain of salt. I just feel like with Trump, you feel like you hear some genuine. I think that's why I like RFK Jr. too, as well. It's I feel like when he talks, I feel like I'm hearing, he's being honest and he's telling me what he actually thinks, not what, Karl Rove and other GOP consultants have told him to say. And I feel like that the fact that I hear about these consultants and stuff, it just makes me pause. We at 2023, we deserve honesty. DeSantis blow up his, some states do not have the right to protect yourself in your own house. Yes. 100%. So DeSantis is not clear on his own rules. Yeah, those liberal states, don't you love it? Those rights to stand your ground and all that crap. Isn't that crazy that there are some states that if someone breaks in your house and you have an opportunity to run away, like say, break through a glass window and run and flee, you're supposed to do that first. It's so stupid. Can you imagine sleeping, being half awake, and someone breaks into your house and you're like, oh crap, what are the laws of my state before I proceed in this engagement? As opposed to freaking out and fearing for your life and just pulling the trigger the minute someone enters your door. Like, what the frick is... I hate our government and how they deem to protect us. But actually, at the same time, I'm thankful for them protecting me, and telling me, like, just call the police. Get over it. I agree with them. I will never forget Fauci was only met... I will not... Let me just get the chat... I think you guys like when the chat is shown because you're my people. I will never forget Fauci was not only fired because Schedule F put him on a very top of class. Not fired. Yes, I know. I can't believe he's still not fired. I just can't believe that he's still admonished as some kind of hero. Something is weird about... Oh, sorry. Don't read Oprah Brooks' step number 6. How dare you? That is hate speech. Just make sure to stay away from those things. Yeah. Step 7, learn 5 different ways to light a match. I like that. That's a very Boy Scout chapter, Papa. Step 8, seriously, don't forget rule number 1. Okay, God, you know what? Rhino Ron. Yeah, you kind of get that vibe. Fauci was on the very top of Schedule F, the highest salary possible. That is, I know he wasn't paid enough. This is Derek O'Shea Fox News alert. Derek O'Shea alert. And here's Anna just saying that Joe Biden cares about his son, Hunter Biden, and you should too.
The Hunter Biden story, the scandal, the this, the that, it's also the story of a father's love. And Joe Biden has never and will never give up on his son, Hunter, and will never treat him lesser than. And so he is a father first. Take it or leave it.
Exactly. Don't look into the business part or the business dealings. He's just looking after his son. God, I'm a huge fan of nepotism if it means I get rich from it. Everyone knows that. God. The brightest and best are on The View. Everyone knows that. I look to The View for my source in my life, my hope, my dreams, my everything. Step 9, okay, fine. You could be a ginger and be a man just as long as you're not Derek. Okay. I'm not reading this book, Papa. It sounds like a terrible book. Delusional. Yes, of course she is. She gets paid to be delusional. It's a freaking fantastic thing to be. How long till she say she was going to cry when she was saying... How long did they say she was going to... You know that it's all acting when you start crying about Hunter Biden and the idea of Joe Biden loving his son. Shut up. Oh my God. It's like, my dad never loved me the way Biden loves his son. And deep down inside, I'm just like, I didn't want a dad like Biden, you know? I want a dad that scrubs my laptop and gets me rich and allows me to constantly escape prison and jail and, lock people up behind bars for doing the exact thing I do. Like, I want a dad like that. How do I get a political dad like Joe Biden? I need that. God, I just hate myself hearing that. Drive a kick-ass muscle car at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. That is dangerous. Keep the steps coming. I need better life advice from you guys. That's what's going on. Don't spit into the wind, and also don't throw ashes from a dead relative in the wind. Biden loves his son so much he put him into Ukraine to start a civil war there. That is a wonderful thing about him. I agree. I think every father's dream is to allow your son to start LLCs constantly, and never be able to trace where the money goes into your son's account. I think that is every father's dream. That's my dream. I look at my boy and I just look and I'm just like, I can't wait till you learn about fraud and funneling money. It's gonna get me so pumped. Yeah, if there's some unfavored photos of you and family members, don't worry about it. We'll get rid of it. Oh, it's such a right-wing conspiracy thing. It's just, there's no basis whatsoever. Why are you guys so obsessed with Hunter Biden and his wiener? That's what it is. That's what you always hear from people on the left. I was just like, you guys are obsessed with Hunter Biden and his wiener. It's so stupid. But does a Pinto count as a badass muscle car? Yes. Step 11, sell some secondhand toilets out of the back of a panel van and be perps together. Oh, that is true. It's not every day you get to be a perv with your own dad. That's depressing. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Linderden. Is that Norwegian? Norwegian. Learn how to light a cigarette in the wind. That is a skill. Speaking of skill, this is Derek O'Shea alert. Here's Nancy Pelosi saying the most ironic thing I've ever heard out of her mouth. It's beautiful to see. Can we get rich of it? I'll let you know.
Do you think that there should be changes, reforms to the Supreme Court, term limits, an expansion?
Term limits?
Well, I don't know about expansion. I mean, it's been over 150 years since we've had an expansion of the court. It was in the time of Lincoln.
It was in the time when she was born.
9. So the subject of whether that should happen is a discussion. It's not a rallying cry, but it's a discussion.
Right.
The president formed a commission. They did not recommend expansion of the court. That shouldn't be the end of it. But there certainly should be term limits. There certainly be term limits. And if nothing else, there should be some ethical rules that would be followed. I had one justice tell me he thought the other justices were people of integrity, like a Clarence Thomas. I'm like...
Yeah, and I had one politician tell me she shouldn't get rich after her own stock dealings and potential laws they have dealing with her money. Look, term limits, am I right? Can you imagine? Maybe you need to put the mirror in front of you and have that conversation with yourself. What are you doing still in freaking politics? God. Brendan, what's up? Yeah, can you imagine the audacity of her saying this? I just love her talking about term limits. Like, shut the F up. Shut up.
Discussion. The president formed a commission. They did not recommend expansion of the court. That shouldn't be the end of it. But there certainly should be term limits.
Oh, yeah, except for my position. Look, if people keep voting me in because my district is a bunch of mindless people, it's okay. But Supreme Court justices should have term limits, not me. I'm all there. Dianne Feinstein is doing just okay. John Fetterman is doing great. Things are looking better than ever in the Democratic Party. It's wider and better than ever. Gavin Newsom is coming to be the president of 2024. Change is happening. We're going to finally have a white man in power. Wait. Now I may not have seen Hunter's Biden, but I can imagine it's a lot like my belly after you can eat Chinese hot brunch, very full, surprisingly girthy, and desperate need of antibiotics. Dude, all you can eat Chinese, I haven't done that in a minute. That's a young man. All you can eat Chinese buffets is a young man's game. You cannot just willy-nilly go to a buffet and say, fill me up, Sally. I can take whatever you have. It's just not going to happen, dude. It will never happen, and it shan't happen. Too bad you will only be full for an hour after the Chinese buffet. Not Chris Christie. Well, does everyone take trading advice from Pelosi? No, but I do follow her trades, and I think you should too. I mean, the minute they start buying up for defense funds, should tell you everything you need to know. Here's a hit piece on DeSantis. I think this was created by a DeSantis fan, to be honest. I have an argument about term limits, and they are a bad idea. It raises time preference for the leaders to steal from taxpayers. They want to have a low time preference. I totally understand that. But I think, I don't know. I can't tell if I'm for it or against it. I flip-flop. All right. I can understand the justification for both ways. And for those reasons, I'm bi when it comes to politics. Okay. Here's a very silly video. Get ready. Get strapped in for some comedy. Some comedy delight.
What Governor Ron DeSantis is doing in Florida is unimaginable.
So true.
And his latest policy is a modern-day book burning. Now, the most cherished books of our time can no longer be read by Florida children. Why? Because Ron DeSantis has censored them. Can you believe it? Classics like P is for Penis, War and Peace, and Moby's Dick have been pulled from the shelves of Florida public schools. Does your second grader want to read Charlotte's Webcam?
Oh my
thanks to
God.
Ron DeSantis, that book has been banned. Did you ever imagine a day would come when children couldn't read titles like Atlas Pegged or Catcher in the Guy? Even Pitcher in the Guy was taken from the library. Welcome to Ron DeSantis' Florida, a place once known for being the most erotically shaped state, is now left with 0 erotic graphic novels for its kindergartners.
Oh my God.
And now, in a shameless act of partisan politics, DeSantis is even going after President Biden's beloved pop-up book, Shower Time.
Oh my.
So we must act. Please, vote Democrat. But in the meantime, call the governor's office and say, "You're doing me raw," is another book we demand back on the shelves. With your help, we'll put indispensable titles like The Grapes of Ass, To Kill a Mockingbird, and hundreds of others back onto our kids' reading lists. Our children are the future, and we Florida Democrats will never stop fighting for what turns us on. Paid for by the Global Reading Opportunities Outreach Movement.
Oh my God. That is by the Glorious American. Please follow them. That is freaking hilarious. That gets a freaking follow. Satire for the right and the wrong. God. The Grapes of Ass. That's so stupid. It's ironic and not serious. It's too spot on. Grapes of Ass. How can you burn a librarian genius head of it? A fun man endorsed. Dude, that was hilarious. I would recommend the Derek O'Shea alert. The Glorious American. Satire for the right and the wrong. That is so funny. The Grapes of Ass. God, I'm going to never forget that. I don't know why. I don't know why that one got me. It just flows too nice. But at the same time, those are some classics. Those are classics I like to get behind, to be honest. All right, I need another update. Step 12, don't be bi when it comes to politics. How dare you, dude? No. Florida man endorsed. Yeah. Oh God. I think we just need another reminder. Let's check in on MSNBC. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Let's check in to see what the top stories are on MSNBC, and see how ridiculous it is. Oh, here we go. Derek O'Shea alert. MAGA Republicans shoot themselves in the foot with January 6th footage. It's January 6th every single day here at MSNBC. Have you thought about January 6th in the last 5 minutes? Come over at MSNBC and we'll help you remind of that night and that day every single day the rest of your life. Derek, you're the one who told me how to instruct you on being a man and considering what you're giving me work with. I think I'm doing hell, but God, I freaking hate you. Wait. The short-lived Wagner revolt was a warning, and Putin heard it loud and clear. Okay. No. The U.S. response to stolen Ethiopian aid makes the problem worse. I did Alito's ethics, prep, and confirmation hearing. His new excuses are nonsense. Biden's order to Democrats degrading the Trump indictment is madness. This is like such a course in how to make clickbait. It's incredible. We've reached a new low in the media's tabloidification of tragedies. Oh yeah, because that migrant ship crashed. Yeah, imagine them being. I like that. That's like a condemnation of corporate media and how they don't care. They cared about like the submarine and they didn't care about this. But they're just damning themselves. It's so stupid. The delicious spectacle of Mark Zuckerberg cage fight explains. The delicious spectacle. God, the Christian right has the media fooled. Transgender people are taking the hit. Oh my God. How embarrassing public MTG Bobert brawl exposed their latest MAGA lie. It's no business to know when you got your. It's no business to know when you got your period. Okay. God. Wait, is this for... Okay, this is for white liberal women. It's confirmed. Republicans set their sights on passing legislation no one asked for. God. Oh. That's what I'm here for, though. This is what I am here for. Yeah. Yes. Putin heard the $6 billion loud and clear. Yeah, 100%. January 6th, man, there's a date I haven't heard in a week. Hey, you're welcome. Welcome back to the Derek O'Shea Show, where we talk about January 6th every 5 minutes. Because if we're not talking about January 6th, are we actually doing the news? You can put that in your pipe and smoke on it. Because I like to promote tobacco use on my show. So there were businesses who were demanding where women were menstruating. Yes, always. They're obsessed with us. Step 13, don't get a period. Ever. All right, let's check in on MSNBC. I want to make sure they're not talking about January 6th. I swear to God, if they say January 6th in this clip from the day, I will rip off my shirt and perform an RFK Jr. in front of everyone.
But just show us if January 6th continues to be normalized.
Mother... You know what? I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You have to subscribe to my OnlyFans for that. It's just, I didn't even know this clip started with that. It's the best part. I literally did not know that. And I feel like a better man because of it. RFK. Papa, Apple were obsessed with it. One of their presentations did have it. That's true. Crap.
But just show us.
I got my January 6th shirt on. We need to make January 6th shirts. It says, every day is January 6th to me. Or something like that.
But
I just had a January 6th in my pants.
Just show us if January 6th continues to be normalized.
Oh, God.
Like, what could that mean for that 2024 election? That's a worrisome trend.
Just one side thing before I answer that. The idea that Donald Trump would contribute to the legal defense fund, I'm not a lawyer, but these are people who might be called on to testify against him. We still
look at them having technical difficulties. That was like the creepiest slow motion thing I've ever seen.
haven't had the indictments.
You thought it was me. It was
dealing with January 6th. So he would potentially be paying money to people who could be
everyone put their
called
January
upon by the
6th
Justice
shirt on
Department to testify against him.
The only flaw with that, Richard, is that we're actually assuming that Donald Trump's going to give away any of his own money.
Right.
Fair enough. Look. The idea of somehow normalizing or regularizing January, that to me is the single scariest thing, because what is that?
There's nothing scarier than normalizing January 6th. Nothing I can think of, including that. Derek, when you reach 10K subs, you'll have to organize a White Supremacon. I know, White Supremacon, it will be happening. We just have to narrow down some cities of White Supremacon. Can you imagine if we actually had a White Supremacon? The media would be like, oh my God, they're actually saying they are, and they're putting it in front of our faces. And then what if we actually had a white supremacist that showed up and was like, what's going on here? I don't know why I give him a southern accent. More like something from the north. Because all them damn Yankees are the real racists. Everyone knows that. I haven't forgotten, man. Step 14. Fine, Derek. You can be a man. Just stop being a ginger for...
That is the use of violence for political...
Every time you call me a ginger, it makes me feel like I'm having January 6th.
...purposes by non-state actors. That happens to be the textbook definition of terrorism. Look, I spent 3 years as the U.S. envoy to Northern Ireland.
One day he'll get gray hair and finally be a man.
3 decades of the troubles. What were the troubles?
Joe Biden is stressing me out enough that gray hairs are popping.
Sporadic, decentralized political violence by all these groups, militias, whatever you want to call them, provisional IRA, loyalist groups, and so forth. What scares me, Jonathan, if January 6th ever gets normalized in this country, we could have the American version of the Troubles, where we could have assassinations. We could have political rallies disrupted by people going into them, beating up people on the other side. What January 6th should teach us is it can happen here. We are not somehow so exceptional, so different. Plus, we're a country.
I hope January 6th isn't contagious. Me too. Make sure to take your January 6th shot immediately.
Awash in guns. It's also very easy to go into any hardware store and buy the ingredients of explosives. So we shouldn't fool ourselves. The fact that the Republican Party and others are not prepared to delegitimize this, every religious leader on Friday, Saturday, Sundays ought to be denouncing this sort of thing. There can be no space in American democracy.
Shut up. Every single Sunday, my pastor needs to be talking to us about January 6th. Every single Sunday needs to be about January 6th. And I digress. You think I'm joking? I don't want us reading from the Bible anymore. I want us talking about January 6th. Like it's going out of style because it certainly feels like that. Is the January 6th vaccine safe and effective? Yes. 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 Yes, I'm paid millions of dollars to say that, but I'm going to say it anyways. God. I've done the research. I've seen the studies. I don't need to quote them. I don't need to tell you where the studies were conducted or what the test subjects were. I'm just telling you, this is what I was told to say. And I'll say it again and again and again because I'm honest. January 6th, vax pass stage 1, 2, 3, and you won't pass stage 4 for us. I will. I'm taking it every day of my life. And if this takes me off YouTube, I'll see you on Rumble tomorrow. Am I the only one who wants to hear a rapping? Or imagine if they were like, you're spreading vaccine misinformation about a January 6th vaccine. I'm already seeing that. I'm already envisioning the stupid notification I'll get in the morning of it's happened to me so much. It's been a while since I've gotten a strike, but I've had 4 strikes on my channel already. And I wonder why I haven't been able to grow as fast. I just can't put a finger on it. Am I the only one who wants to hear a rapping rabbi about January 6th? No, that would be amazing. Speaking of rapping rabbi, I don't know if I want to hear this woman talk or if I want to. Yeah. Let's hear this and we'll go back to nonsense. CVS rejected my prescription for ivermectin since the January 6th vaccine is safe, effective, and FDA approved. Good. Me too. J6 boosters only made it worse. If you want to grow, you gotta at least play with it a little. Yeah, that's true. I'm here to play with it. God, why did you say that? You gotta at least play with it. No, dude. No, I don't want to. I'm not gonna play with it on screen. Okay. What is this, a pride event? We're living in a pandemic of the January 6th unvaccinated. I feel like we are. Okay. This is where we reflect. Are we the crazy ones that aren't freaking out about January 6th every day? Is that what it is? We're actually the crazy ones deep down inside. We're the ones that need to change because we need to be talking about. I need to be talking about this more. Maybe we could all do better. we could all seriously do better about January 6th. You know, we could all seriously take more time out of our days to actually talk about it. You know, talk to your kids about it. Sit your kids down at the table. Let them know about January 6th every 5 minutes. You know, I need my kids to be full of anxiety, to be freaking out constantly. I want them to fear their neighbors if they put out an American flag out, something like hateful like that. I want them to fear, like they need to grow up in that environment. It's good for them. It makes them feel, you know, safer and wholer and better. Just good people. Leave it alone. It will grow. That's true. I thought you wanted your channel to grow. I don't. I just want it to be us. Step 15, freak out about January 6th at least every other hour. Okay, thank you. I'm going to. We could all do a better job about freaking out about January 6th every 5 minutes. Maybe some of my family members were right this whole time. Here's a good reflection. Derek O'Shea alert. All right, you ready? Listen to this. This is my favorite little self-reflection time.
Our democracy is not going to be healthy with the levels of inequality that we've seen.
We're in a republic. God. Okay.
seen generated from globalization, automation, the decline in unions, obscene inequality. You think about news of the day. Generally, we're not talking about news of the day, but right now we have 24-hour coverage, and I understand it, of
January 6th?
Submarine.
Oh.
The submersible.
Totally.
That tragically is right now lost at the bottom of the sea.
But it's not tragic?
At the same time, right here, just off the coast of Greece, we had 700 people dead, 700 migrants who were apparently being
And then people get shot in Chicago every weekend, no one cares.
Here, and it's made news, but it's not dominating in the same way. And in some ways, it's indicative of the degree to which people's life chances have grown so disparate. It's very hard to sustain a democracy when you have such massive concentrations of wealth. And so part of my argument has been that unless we attend to that, unless we make people feel more economically secure and we're taking more seriously the need to create ladders of opportunity and a stronger safety net that's adapted to these new technologies and the displacements that are taking place around the world. If we don't take care of that.
Look, nobody does a better job about taking care of their own people than the United States government. Everyone knows that. They're flawless in everything they do. Can we get an applause? Thank you so much. Who is this clown? He's hope and change. I'm pretty freaked out about January 6th. It's almost ruining our democracy. Thank you for saying that. I wonder what kind of work that Barry Obama is doing at the 2 age is so horrible. Yeah. It's almost like he's running the country for Joe Biden. No, that was only a joke. Remember he said that joke about, talking in the ear of someone? That's a joke. In the interview, he knew about Crimea referendum being illegitimate, still went to start World War III. It's just like he knew the Logan. Well, he loves war. Obama went into office as this anti-war guy, and then all of a sudden was like, wait a minute, drum strikes are cool. Wait a minute. It's not, war's not that bad. Not the same, Demi. Go ahead, Barry. Give up your house as a chunk of your income. Lead by example. No, he has to have his beachfront properties because he made all his money in business dealings. What's up, Karina? He's the first half-white president. How dare you say that? As somebody who's stat black and identifies as stat black, take that back.
That's also going to fuel the kind of...
I thought he was going to say something about the news coverage and how the fact that everyone was focused on the submarine and not focused on the migrants and saying wow, why'd you guys focus on it? But he just started talking about wealth inequality. God. Yeah. Because of maybe the country they're coming from. Are we supposed to like pay for everyone's pensions everywhere in the world? Oh yeah, that's what we're doing in Ukraine. Things are looking better than ever because of America is here to inflate our own currency so that your retirement that we're supposed to pay for is paid for? Yeah. The CIA has dirt about Big Mike, so he has to play ball. Big Mike? Oh, no. God. That one flew over me for a second, and I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah, mostly
play ball with him, or they wouldn't tell her about
far-right populism, but it can also potentially come from the left. That is undermining democracy because it makes people angry and resentful and scared.
I feel angry, resentful, and scared right now. Let's go back to some absolute nonsense. God. Oh, dude, happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone's feeling good, feeling fresh, especially if you're a woman. Have you ever wondered what a woman is? Have you ever asked yourself, what am I supposed to call a woman that's pregnant? This is a Derek O'Shea alert. Well, let me tell you what you're supposed to call them. Take it away, doctor.
Consequences of these bans are real. And so I am deeply honored to be here today with someone who truly understands those consequences.
Thank you so much.
Continually stands up for the dignity and autonomy of all people seeking abortion care. A true champion of reproductive rights. Thank you, Madam Vice President Kamala Harris.
Oh my God, yes.
Thank you for being here to stand with North Carolinians
yes.
and women and birthing people all across the United States of America.
I will no longer be calling women women, and I will only specifically be calling them birthing people. And I think they want that, right? Shout out to the women in the chat. I mean, birthing people. I mean, people that give birth. God. How can you be a doctor and actually use the term birthing people? Like, you should be forced to give up your degree and your licensure and walk away. like, oh my God, what are you, a fascist? God. I'm just excited. I'm excited about the world we have, coming up. Kids will be more confused than ever. Everyone will be anxious and full of anxiety. Won't ever have conversations with one another anymore because we don't know what terms to use, how to talk to each other. And they're constantly evolving. And if you were to ever disagree or slip up or say the wrong thing, then you should be, sent to somewhere for re-education. It's going to be a good time. We're not closer to civil war than ever. Things are looking up. Joe Biden's in charge. It doesn't matter the next election. Things are going to be great. Oh, God. XX Crew. What's up, Killer T? What's up, Killer T? Why do they say democracy? It's like like it's something that is so great. North Korea's... okay, you know what? North Korea isn't a democracy. North Korea is the democracy we want. A woman drinks Bud. I drink extreme right Bud. Step 17, don't feel angry, resentful, or scared. I love that. The amount of bile that a birthing person has to swallow when she is introduced Kamala must be legendary. That's true. That is true. We're just going to go back to grunting at each other again so no one is offended. Dude, 100%. 100%. We're all going to be, ooh, 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 ooh. And then we'll be like, you're not supposed to say that. Southern Democrat Bud. Hey, it's me. Southern Democrat Bud. Oh, God. It's just too much. And here is... okay, here we go. Here's proof that Joe Biden sells our secrets to other countries. Derek O'Shea alert. Everyone needs to listen up. He says it. Just says it to our face.
I was just thinking, anyway, I started off without you. And I sold a lot of state secrets and a lot of very important things that we share.
What? It's not funny. Who did you start off with?
I was just thinking,
who are you thinking, Joe Biden? Tell us who you were thinking.
I was just thinking, anyway.
Who was I? I'm in space. What just happened? My mic just shut off. God, this computer's trash. I need to get a new computer stat. Look at Tim Apple face. Where's Jim Apple? The president of India just gave him the what the hell, bro look. Dude, I feel like we all give him that look every 5 seconds. Speaking of what the hell. They all give him that look, Papa. That's so true. Dude, what happened to Rumble chat? You guys were chatting like crazy and then you stopped. Rip. rip Rumble chat. Speaking of rip, guys, big news for Pride Month. Big news coming out of the gate. Get ready for the change that you've all been waiting for when it comes to Pride. What's that change? It's this. It's a Derek O'Shea alert.
Hello, my name is Admiral Rachel Levine.
What's that?
And I have the honor of being the Assistant Secretary for Health at the United States Department of Health and Human Services.
Wow,
Happy Pride. Happy Pride Month, and actually, let's declare it a summer of pride. Happy Summer of Pride. Hello, my...
No! I can't take it anymore. Actually, let's declare Pride the nation's flag. Things are looking better than ever. Everything's better. Isn't it? Get rid of that white supremacist American flag and put in the pride flag, because nothing brings us together quite like pride, except for white males. Get them out of here. They're disgusting. Am I right? Again, it's not just the summer, June Pride Month. It's Summer of Pride.
Happy Pride Month, and actually, let's declare it a summer of pride.
We're going to implement pride every day. And you're going to hear the alarms wake you up to pray for Pride Month. It'll be like a call to prayer at 4:30 in the morning. It's raining men. And you're going to have to pray. God. It's not a Pride Month. It's a summer of pride. We're all prideful people. And what do we have to be prideful about? Everything. Oh, God. Please stop, bro. Did you say bro? Yes. Anybody find it weird that we have a massive uptick of 60-year-old men who have suddenly become trans? Yes, because it's hotter than ever. If you ever wanted that hot trans bod, I like that this person is our assistant secretary for health. This is like that Peter Hotef. It's just like Peter talking about health. Just like, if you are in charge of health, shouldn't you be, I don't know, looking or acting or be required to hit a fitness test or whatever? Oh yeah, you're in the military, so you should have a fitness test.
Rachel Levine, and I have the honor of being the assistant.
Looks like Rumble just censored everyone with phone verification. Huh. Interesting.
Secretary for Health at the United States Department of Health and Human Services. Happy Pride. Happy Pride Month. And actually, I'm going off script here. God. Stop being fatphobic. Honestly, Papa, thank you for saying that. I was being. And I look to you guys to hold me accountable for that kind of stuff, because you're not going to get it with me. Okay? And speaking of getting it from me, if anybody wants to see Say it, Derek. If you're a health secretary, you should be somewhat healthy. Yes, that is 100% what I'm saying. Cool, crazy thing, or maybe not, or maybe not. What? Yes, it's kind of like going to an overweight trainer. like it's like you just don't trust him. You're like, so you don't actually train or practice anything you preach. You just, I don't know. It's like any job. Like any job you have, there should be, I don't know, qualifications for that job or some proof. Like, I don't care. Even if you're a big person and you're going into a health job, you should be working towards being healthy and encouraging people to be that way and showing how you're making a difference in your own life. I don't know. Now that I think of it, let's take over the whole year. Maybe people, the people who are gross. Yes, shout out to people who are gross. Oh, God. Speaking of people who are gross, here's a video of my wife. There goes Shay Alert. Video of my wife. It's being passed around the internet. I told her to go out and just experience life on her psychedelic ayahuasca trip. She is taking the prescribed Aaron Rodgers amount to go for the moon. Okay, this music for this video is bullcrap. I need better. I need like ninja, something exciting. Something like ninja, something exciting. Imperial Forces. Perfect. Or wait, what's Ninja Tortoise? Are you cheating on Anna? Yes. Don't tell her, please. Okay, here we go. The perfect music doesn't exist. I'm a real minor. Ugh, dude. Oh my God, I just timed it perfectly. Oh my God, yes. Yes. Oh. Yes. She's back for more. She's not done. Well, you want to fight me? I'll fight you! Oh. You will never be Dungeon Master. With my skills, you will be Slade! She keeps coming back for more. And that's my wife. I love her to death. Don't make me show that video again and make you fear for your life. You timed it great, thank you. I got my first kick chat. I am a real minor? Dude, ugh. Why is that my first real... I'm streaming on Kick right now, and... I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to try this whole Kick thing, check it out, see if it's worth it. And my first chat is, I'm a real minor. Okay. Oh my God, I'm dying. God. Oh. The FBI will be at my door in no time. I'm done. I'm done, guys. Guys, this was a fun run. It was such a fun run. I'm freaking screwed now. Oh, God. Why is that my first chat from Kick? Going to my January 6th safe place. I feel like I need to go to that right now. Oh, what's happening? Dude, Ninja Tortoise was not it. Thanks to the internet, we get to see how our society is decaying in real time. I know. I know, it truly is. But at the same time, like, if I dressed up in a ninja costume and I started doing it on the street and I got on Clown World, I might be proud of myself. And maybe I'm a real minor, can do it too. God. Change your username, dude. Jeez. All right, guys, I've had fun tonight. I hope you've had fun with this hour-long show. Check out my earlier news segment where we read through the news earlier. It was super fun. I'm going to try to do that again tomorrow morning, so look out for that. I'm trying to do this whole new thing where I do articles in the morning and videos at night just to have fun and kick back and relax. Wait, step 18, celebrate that you're a man and not a ginger. God, you know what? I swear to God. That is it. That is it. Oh, man. Wes, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the most amazing people on earth. Thank you so much for the follow. If you're a member, check out the members video I did a little earlier that I posted for you guys like 2 hours ago. I hope you guys check that out if you're a member. And thanks to all those that are members that give to this channel and support this channel and support my dreams of one day this actually becoming a job and us taking over the world together. You guys mean the world to me. Your hard-earned money. And thank you guys so much that don't have the money but still show up to the show and spam my chat. You guys are just as amazing. Thank you so much. Love every single one of you guys. I can't do this show without you. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the Derek O'Shea article show with more news. And be sure to not just work out, but work out to look like that. Yeah, and that's an actual picture of me, okay? Get used to it, people. It's 2023. Things are looking better than ever. Yeah, peace out, everyone. I appreciate you guys. See you guys tomorrow and all that good stuff. All right, guys. Love you. Send you a video on Discord. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, by the way, join the Discord if you're not. I'm just pulling it up right now. I'm going to go watch it. Catch me on the Discord after the show. The after show Discord party. Be sure to get caught up on Discord. All right, I love you guys. All right. Oh, yeah. After show party, Discord party.